Hi, welcome to Books and Radio Plays. This is Sherry, your host, I guess. Anyway, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I'm going to just do a really short little video about what I'm reading and what events they're with, or buddy reads, or whatever it might be. It's not a complete list, so it's not like a TBR or even a pile of possibilities, because one of the first things I'm doing is called Joy Reading June, which is in honor of the late Alice from the Giant Bookshelf. And Alice was a lovely lady. I never met her. I only talked to her in comments, but we had some really nice conversations and comments, and she was a really nice girl, and she died way, 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 way too young. So her friends, Emily hold on, I'm going to try to get closer without moving this picture. I'm not that good at this part, but my computer's on my desk. Okay. Novels. That's Emily. Charlie. Charlie Brooks reads, and Jack from Spread the Book Joy. I'm sorry. I tried not to move it, but I wanted to read the correct information. It will be in the description box, all the different people that are doing different events and stuff. This is a pretty loose event, basically to read books that bring you joy. And this one of the first ones I'm going to be reading is Anne of the Island, which is the third book in the Anne of Green Gables series. And so for the first two books did bring me joy. I'm also reading The Big Sleep. I've seen the movie a billion times because I have the DVD. It happens to be my favorite Bogart and Bacall movie. And so I never actually read the book, so I'm reading it now, and it's really interesting. Reading his thoughts are different, but reading the dialogue is like listening to the movie, because almost so far, the chapters I've read, the dialogue from the movie is the dialogue from the book, which I thought was very interesting. Raymond Chandler is a wonderful writer, and The Big Sleep is it's a fun movie. It's a complex movie. It's right up there with Maltese Falcon. It's different. And what was the other one? Well, To Have and to Have Not's really not a mystery. Or Casablanca, which is also not a mystery. But they're all great Bogart movies, and The Big Sleep's right up there with them. So it's fun reading the book. I don't have a physical copy of it. I thought I had, but I don't. So I'm reading it on my Kindle. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do for Joy Reading June is I'm going to select one of my Star Trek books. It may not be the last thing. I mean, if I still have time in the month after I read all the books that I'm reading, I may select some more, just browsing my shelves, of the books that I haven't read yet. So, I haven't picked which Star Trek book yet, but I am, my cat is looking at me from under the coffee table. Hi, baby. So I haven't selected which one. I have a lot of them because I've been a Star Trek fan since I was a teen, and that was a long time ago. And so those are the three books that well, 2 books I know for sure, and 1 book that I know I will be picking. Um, but the other books, I don't have it. Also for Star Trek, it's called Book Trek 25. It's a yearly book read of Star Trek books. And I got that from Gina Stainer Books. I didn't really participate yet in that, even though I have all the books. And I was just like, this year I might as well, So I am. Here's my special guest star, Pi. She's looking to see if there's anything interesting that she can get into trouble with. Pi, Pi, look at the pretty people. Pi, Pi. Okay, forget it. She's not interested. All right. So the next book that I'm basically celebrating, I'm not reading. Oh. Now you're interested. Hi, honey. Sorry about that. She started to lick the phone. Now she's looking at the TV, which is off, and she's like, why is my TV off? I want to watch television. She loves TV. What I was going to say was that, oh, I hope you heard that. I think I covered the mic. I was just saying that Pi has left to look at a TV that isn't on, which I find very funny. Okay. Sorry for all that, but she is cute. You gotta admit. Anyway, the next book I'm actually not reading because I just read it at the end of last year, but I am celebrating its 100th anniversary. Is Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, and as part of my own personal celebration, I got this facsimile of the original book with the cover by Virginia Bell, who's Virginia Woolf's sister. Not Virginia, Vanessa Bell, who's Virginia Woolf's sister, and she did a lot of the covers, original covers for her books. And it's really pretty, don't you think? I have others. I'm going to do a little tribute to Virginia Woolf, hopefully this week. Hopefully they're not going to make a lot of noise. It's kind of early, so they haven't made any noise yet. So cross your fingers and toes they don't interrupt us. So anyway, the anniversary was May 14th. It was originally published in 1925. And Pi, get off my computer. You're gonna blank the screen. Oh great. She's sitting on the laptop. So I can't even read my notes. Anyway, Pi's such a great partner. I'll show you. See? God knows what's happening on the computer screen. Sorry, I couldn't read my notes. Anyway, so it's a celebration of the 100th anniversary of Mrs. Dalloway. And as I said later on, I'm going to do a little tribute to Virginia Woolf of some of the books, not all of the books, but some of the books that I have, and how they fit with my journey to reading my first book, like Mrs. Dalloway. I'll tell you all about it when I do that tribute. The next book is for the Steinbeck, what's it called? Steinbeck Reading Group. I don't have Voxer, so I can't actually take part that way, but I am going to read a Steinbeck, and this is the one, The Red Pony. It has been on my TBR for a very, very long time. This will be my third Steinbeck. Like Virginia Woolf, I'm taking Steinbeck as slowly as I'm taking Virginia Woolf. Some of his books I love, some of his books I'm not that crazy about. but I hope this book will be one I love. So, and it's a pretty horse on the cover, isn't it? And the last book I'm going to be talking about is a buddy read with Jen. But I'm trying to see. Jen's Reading Life. Jen from Jen's Reading Life. And we're reading A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. And I picked it because my father was from Brooklyn, and not during the same period. My dad he was a Depression baby, and this was at the turn of the century. So it's more like Fanny Bryce in Funny Girl, the first movie, during that period. And so far, I'm enjoying it. There's parts of it that I'm not crazy about, but 90% of it I'm really enjoying. So I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to talk to Jen about what she thinks. So this is a book I'm reading through this month as a buddy read, and I'm looking forward to it. And that's really about it. I am reading through what's it called? Poirot, The Greatest Detective by Mark Albridge. But I'm reading that really slowly. That's like I'm reading like a little section at a time. And what else am I reading? Those are the ones that I'm reading that I can think of. I'll just show you Pi as a close. She's like, why did you throw me off the computer? I was comfortable, but I'm comfortable here. All right, say bye, Pi. Bye, Pi. Thank you for watching our little video, and I hope you come back despite Pi's interference, and I hope you enjoyed the entire video, and happy reading.